Good morning. Thanks for joining us. I'm David Goodman. I'm the director of the Ohio Department of Commerce, and within the Department of Commerce we have a division of liquor control, which is why I am here today. Today a law goes into effect, and you may know it as House Bill 243. It provides the opportunity for more businesses to operate, expand, and create jobs in Ohio. The opportunity for Ohio artisans to create or expand a small business with unique products is exciting, and we are proud to be a part of it. These are local companies run by local craftsmen producing local products. Many ingredients come from local sources, and they have local or niche audiences in mind. Before today, the law allowed just 3 micro-distilleries to be licensed in the state of Ohio, one in each of the largest counties across the state. In addition to direct jobs, craft distilleries present a secondary market for farmers. Ironically, agricultural counties do not have population to meet the old quota. That's where a lot of potential lies. Many craft distilleries use local crops for distilling: corn, wheat, rye, apples, etc. Many of the people who have applied for permits as a result of House Bill 243 plan to use locally grown produce as their ingredients. Wineries have also expressed an interest in distilling other local crops. That now becomes possible. When you put your faith in local businesses and local products, the effects ripple through all of our communities. This initiative was supported by Governor Kasich because of the opportunity to grow Ohio businesses and jobs without necessarily increasing alcohol consumption. Ohioans with a taste for something unique put a premium on pride in a locally made product from locally produced ingredients. There's no economy of scale, so consumers can expect to pay more. This is about crafting a unique taste experience. Ohioans are willing to pay for quality and are looking for high-end and unique products. Today I'm proud to award the first new A3A permit to Watershed Distillery. Watershed sold its first bottle in December 2010. Currently they produce gin and vodka, and in the barrels around here you can see bourbon and rye that is aging, and I understand it will be ready to go hopefully in December. And I'm going to get my name on a list so that I get a call so I can come out and buy some. Because of A3A, the permit was not available to them. They were not able to allow the public who came to tour the facility to sample and buy the product to take home. A small business just getting started has to rely on word of mouth from customers. The old law made it virtually impossible to do that. I'm pleased to present this new A3A to Lehman and Rigo to provide the opportunity for this Ohio business to thrive. And just as an example, I'm going to hand this to you. And now what this means is that after we are all done here, we can step over to that area over there and buy a bottle of gin or a bottle of vodka right here at their store, which makes complete sense. As I was talking to Greg and Dave, they bring people in here for demonstrations all the time, and when they're done, everybody has to leave and they can't buy a bottle of vodka or gin. And that is an incredible opportunity for them that now changes. And I hope that right after we're done, I can be the very first person to stand over there and hand over my credit card, or I guess maybe I'll have to pay cash. I don't know if you have credit cards. Fine too. And I'm going to take home a bottle of gin. I'm very excited about that. So thank you.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
We certainly appreciate it. We are excited. We're excited about this new law. It does exactly what he said. We bring people through here on tour, and we show them what we do. We tell them our story. And then, after spending an hour, hour and a half with them, they have to walk out the door without product. So now they'll be able to taste our product, they can buy a sample and see if they like it, and if they do, they can purchase a bottle to take home with them. So this is exciting for us. We see it as a huge win for not only us, but our industry. Thank you.
Thank you. I want to introduce you to Bruce Stevenson. Bruce is the superintendent of the Division of Liquor Control. We now have, I understand in Ohio, proper, 10 other folks across the state that have applied for a license. We had 11, but they're no longer an application. They are now a license holder. So with that,
thank you. This is an exciting time for the distilling industry. Ever since this legislation passed last year, earlier this year, Substitute House Bill 243, our phones haven't stopped ringing with questions from distillers about how they can operate, how they can get the new A3A permit in other areas of the state. We take this very seriously. We're very committed to help them understand the laws and the rules as far as how to operate and how to properly sell their products at their locations now and offer the tastings to the consumers that come in. In addition to the new A3A permit that was issued today for Watershed, we are evaluating other applications for the micro-distilleries, and there will be more to come down the road. Micro-distilleries are not the only businesses to benefit from this new legislation. Breweries in Ohio now have some ability now to sell their products for on-premises consumption, which they didn't have before this legislation. In 2007, there were 44 breweries in the state of Ohio. And at the end of the fiscal year last year, we had licensed over 70 breweries in the state. This follows a national trend in craft brewing. While the craft distillers remain small, in volume only 7% of their beer sales are attributed to the craft distilleries. They make up 97% of the breweries in the nation. As I stated, House Bill 243 goes into effect today, which presents opportunities for these businesses as well. Now they have the ability to sell for on-premise consumption, similar to how the wineries can. It actually puts them on a level playing field now with many of the other types of manufacturers of alcoholic beverages. As Director Goodman mentioned, this is a question about quality, not quantity. This is an opportunity for Ohio products to take to center stage, and the small Ohio manufacturers will now be able to be more competitive in the fast-growing craft beer market. Eric Bean is the brewmaster at Columbus Brewing Company, and he's president-elect of the Ohio Craft Brewers Association, and is here today to talk a little bit more about their perspective and how this legislation is going to benefit them. So, Eric, if you don't mind, go ahead.
This new bill is going to be very much like Watershed. I think the most important thing is it's now going to allow us, when we've done tours in the past, it's, come see our brewery, but you can't have any beer. And now it's going to have the opportunity for somebody, once they've seen the systems, seen what we do, to be able to actually have our products and to touch it. I've spoken to the majority of the A1 holders in the state of Ohio, and what looks like almost all of them by midsummer plan on having some sort of tour and tasting on record, which is going to be great for tourism and great for the bottom line. Be able to sell directly to that person, be able to get them to understand our product and really be in front of them and have them connect the brewery with the beer itself. The other great piece of this that allows us is this opens up D8 liquor holders to be able to purchase our beer on draft and sell it in growlers, which is just another avenue to get our product in front of people. I think that's our goal. It's never about getting somebody to drink more of our product. It's just getting in front of more consumers who can see what an Ohio manufacturer is doing and to be able to keep their dollars in the state of Ohio and not be purchasing products that were brewed outside the state.